Hello YouTube, this is SAICon Jr. I'm going to be showing you my deck list for the Gigavise for the upcoming ban list for September 2010. I based a lot of this off what I saw from the videos from, hold on, Canisteri. If you haven't seen any of her videos yet, I highly recommend it for anyone who's a plant player looking to play this deck. It's really, really fun, and it can be really, really competitive. I took it to this locals this weekend. Um, 2-2 showing, mostly because of the fact that everyone was still playing the X-Sabers deck. But I did get I did take it to the limit for the X-Sabers and, push it so that I was coming back on game 3 and forcing the top deck, but sometimes they have some really good top decks. Anyway, I'm going to showcase to you some of the changes I've made and some of the things I've helped that have really made the deck a little more solid. So first I'll show you the monsters. Also, I'm sorry about the glare, but I'm going to see if I can just fix it from my hand. Right off the bat, as you can see, for some changes, it's one Evocator Chevalier. He's a Gemini monster from the Warrior Structure deck. Says you can send an equipped card from your field to the graveyard to destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field when he's Gemini summoned. I have one Blazewing Butterfly here. If you haven't seen from Canisteri's videos, it can be actually pretty cool because if you Gemini summon it and tribute it to the graveyard, you can special summon beside itself. Well, except for itself, I'm sorry. You can special summon any Gemini monster from your graveyard, and it comes out with its Gemini effect. Also, I have 2 Gigaplants instead of 3. I've ended up starting a lot of the games with at least 1, if not 2 Gigaplants in opening hand. So I decided to change it up so that I have 2 Gigaplants, and it's actually a lot easier now to not draw them and also get them out with the Lone Fires. And yeah, some pretty nasty surprises. I don't know if I'm going to slide the third one or not yet, but I ran the original version with 3 Gigaplants in the last one, and that was what ultimately led me losing, was the fact that I would end up drawing at least 1 or 2 Gigaplants in my opening hand. Also, 1 Sangin, obvious searching for 1500 or less attack monsters. It's also got some other uses, as you'll see in a few minutes. 1 Gores. Basically, you can give them 1 free direct attack. It can be a lifesaver in great situations for special summoning tokens. If you're facing burn, well, you know how that goes. He has a nasty surprise for that. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, as I'm showing you right now. Obviously, he's something of a favorite for mine, and kind of a tech pick. He's really cool, and not only removing the monster, but hey, it's 2300 6-star monster. I'm not going to say no to that. 2 Dandelions. Sorry about the glare again. Hold on. So 2 Dandelions, basically stop the attacks, give you free tokens, great synchro material, pretty much a staple in plant decks and a lot of other decks in general. For some of the single monsters up here, 1 Snipe Hunter. I like the fact that since he's not a guaranteed destruction, he has the ability to possibly beat up Stardust. And he's a 1500 attack monster. I was originally running Mystic Tomato. I'm not sure if I will again. If so, I'll probably have to figure out what I'm going to take out from this. I'll come back to the tuners in a minute. 1 Tytannial as opposed to 2. I know it's a lot better to run 2 because it's easier to bring out that 2100 beatstick, and she controls the field a lot better. But I've been playtesting it with 1, and 1 is easily just as effective, and plus it gives me more. It gives me room to give me more spots for different monsters. 1 Botanical Lion. He's like the biggest. He is the beat stick of the plant decks. Starts out with 1600 attack, 2000 defense, 4 stars. While he's face up on the field, the opponent cannot control him for anything. Unless they Goyo over him. He also gains 300 attack for every face-up plant you control, which includes himself, so his printed attack is 16, but it really starts off at 19. One morphing jar. This is more, part of this was based off what I saw from the videos from Canister, also based off what I had to face in locals. It really helped as far as, getting me closer to cards I needed and getting rid of the dead cards in my hand, or cards that were just, like if I came across that situation of drawing a Gigaplant as opposed to, special summoning it with the Lone Fires. And he's a nasty surprise for the opponent. Also, as you see right next to him, one Lord Poison. That's basically my out for Royal Oppression, because it is a damage step effect if he's destroyed by battle. And so since he can search for any plant in the graveyard, yeah, he's pretty cool. And at 1500, he's not a bad attack either. For my tuners, you see here one Spore. Spore is a very, very awesome one-star tuner. I was debating having him and copy planted, but I decided Spore is he's one of those ones that I can get with the Gigaplant if I need to, when I have the Gigaplant Gemini summoned, or I can, if I need to, I can also use the effect, once during the duel in order to special summon it with extra levels, which is very effective. I really can't believe he's a common. I'm going to move some of these out of the way now for you. One Naturia. Hold on. Cosmo Beat. Basically, if the opponent normal summons or sets during their turn, you can choose to special summon him from your hand. He's a great 2-star tuner. Really feeds into the Naturia theme. And also, he doesn't have bad stats either. At 1,000 attack, 700 defense, and being an earth tuner for plants, yeah, he's pretty cool. One Plague Spreader Zombie. Yeah, that was also, when I was running the Mr. Tomato, I'm probably going to put it back in again. I'm not sure what I'm going to take out, though. So, yeah, Plague Spreader Zombie, you've seen why he's limited to 1. Underneath Plague Spreader, I have, for my 3-star tuners, 1 Twilight Rose Knight. Very, very good card. For I know people will, it's Marauding Captain basically for plants, and it's not that great. It's a tuner, first of all, and then you special summon a level 4 or lower plant monster from your hand with it when it's normal summoned. So, right away you can go for quick special summoning. Oftentimes I've had the situation where I normal summon her turn 1 and then special summon it with it the Dandelion, so that really helps a lot. And 1 Naturia Rose Whip. If you haven't heard by now, it was one of the it was limited in Japan because in I believe the Blackest Garden deck, it was basically the Great Shogun Shien, and with 1700 defense, you really couldn't get into it, get around it, unless you brought out like Red Dragon or something. Also, a 3-star tuner makes it very, very awesome, and I can combo it with the Gigaplant to bring out, if I need to, the X-Saber Gothams for a 9-star. So yeah, that's because they're both Earths, that really helps. 2 Lone Fires, for pretty much mainstays in any plant deck, as you can imagine, since they special summon any plants. And to round out the monsters, I have 1 Sunlight Unicorn and 1 DD Warrior Lady. They're my lights to fuel my Chaos Sorcerer, and also they're great. DD Warrior Lady, I think, is going to be a great way to counter against the Naturia Pineapple, or if they bring out Bamboo Shoots or whatnot. And Sunlight Unicorn, it's kind of my tech pick for the deck for Gigavise. So anyway, yeah, that's my monsters, and when I come back with part 2, I'll show you the spell cards.